Mate, I can barely walk. I think I can. I mean, I would lie on it with my back.
That's why what we have to do today.
Pumping. Just pumping.
We've all been there, Bob, right? We've all been there.
And I pumped and I pumped. There's nothing came out. Because I could like go whack.
Oh, nice.
Probably should, but. Yeah, that's the point.
I'm sorry, I punched the microphone.
From determining the winner of this Royal Rumble. Tell me in the chat, who is your choice? You have between The Rock and Goldberg. You may have a long time to decide. But tell me, who do you want to win this Rumble? My money is on Goldberg, to be honest. Oh my god, please, he's gonna get eliminated immediately. Oh, he just brought him back in the ring. That was silly. Oh my god, he brought him back into the ring to be hit immediately.
What the?
Yeah. Okay, so it's in a can. You gotta reach it and grab it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Opinions? Is it better? Is it worse? Liquid. Opinions?
Theme then is that you play through these matches, you complete the objectives, you get taken to the point basically where the match ends. All the cutscenes that they've basically recorded.
Hello
for the match,
and
they've just
welcome
been the original
back
ending
to-
the match, except it's no.
Can I mute this? Oh, you can mute this. I can get rid of it. Cool. Welcome back to another virtual pro wrestling stream today. We are going to be looking back at TNA Impact 4. And here's a surprise for the PlayStation 3. Excuse me. So yeah, as a surprise, we're playing on the PS3 now. I did say to somebody in the YouTube comments, hey, by the way, I have the DLC working for the game. Now, the DLC only came out on Xbox 360, and I wasn't able to get the DLC working. So I think we're gonna have to just deal with we're just gonna have to deal with the PS3 version today. Now, the reason I want to play the PS3 version of the game is because I've just figured out how to capture my PS3. And also, I have a game save on the PS3 that has everything unlocked, whereas I don't have that on 360. I'm missing one character who I think might be DLC. I'm not sure. It's Afro Thunder from oh my god, Ready to Rumble. So yeah. Anywho, we are just about to get ready here. I don't think we want to get straight into the game immediately, though. We want to do our usual ritual. Our usual ritual, of course, being a little bit of Wordle. We love it. We love a little bit of Wordle here. just adjusting the music audio levels there as well. So one thing I have just found recently, UK SG, now UK Speedrunner Gathering. Now they have a meeting coming up in October, a speedrunning event in Glasgow, and I am so tempted to go. So yeah, their volunteer positions open up I think next week, and they're going to announce the schedule maybe next week. So like I'm really curious to see like I don't know how it works there, so I'm really curious to see how it all goes. Let's see if my camera is in the right place. We are going to be going live in 3, 2, 1. Welcome to the stream. My camera is never in the right goddamn place. Ah well, welcome to the stream, everyone. This is how we're going to conduct our business today. No, I'm going to fix that. El Pronto. There we are. Welcome to the stream. I like this song, but I hate how it ends. Oh my god. It's just noise for this last bit. This gets me copyright flagged. Let's get some funky Chemical Plant Zone on the go. How is everyone today? Welcome in Keyboard Smash of a name. Welcome in Alex B here. You are here. Welcome in. Ria's going to be out for 9 months. I did read about that. I saw that she put a tweet or something of her leg, and she's had surgery and she's going to be out for a while. But hey, I think that's good. I think it's good that she takes time away. I think she was getting a little bit fatigued in some way. So I think it's really good that she maybe takes some time away. Dawn, welcome in. Dave Chungus, welcome in. Welcome in, everyone. We're having a busy stream today. I forgot though, I have turned off my fucking overlay. Hold on. So this should bring chat back. Music's there. So cool. Everything here should be fine. Well, first off, how is everyone today? I've had a great day. I had work earlier on today. I've wrapped up for the weekend, and I'm now ready to play some goddamn TNA Impact. I don't think there's anything going on this week. I think we're just chilling. I've been watching a lot of ESA, European Speedrun Association. ESA has been doing their speedruns. No wrestling, unfortunately, but good fun regardless. Alex, what is my wish list to make next year's getting better? Do you mean like in wrestling or just in life? I'm so curious. I have thoughts on everything. Please let me answer your question in the best way possible. Dawn, off to London tomorrow. Oh, I forgot. I've made the stream like really low latency now. So like, yeah, the latency should be really quick. So I think like, I don't know, I'll answer things quicker, I guess. Dawn, what are you heading off to London for? Alex, the video game. Oh, 2K20 2K. What do I want them to add in like better universe mode stuff. Like, I think universe mode is like the one mode that makes me want to play the game. As 763, I don't know what to call you. What should I call you? You've got Gutty in the middle. Is your name Gutty? Gooty? Taking the daughter there for a day out was a good idea when you booked it, but dreading it now. London's not ideal. Every time I've been there, it's been fine. Bear in mind that I have only been there for All In, All Out, I guess. What's it called? All In, All Out? All In. Yeah, I've only ever been there for All In, and I've never, like, the environment's been good, but the people are really nice. And I've only really been around central London. I haven't really been to the outskirts. Too many people? Absolutely. I live in Scotland, and there are more people in London than there are in Scotland, which is like, that kind of puts everything in perspective in some respects. I don't know. I find that stat crazy, to be fair. I cleaned up my background because I've had to... This here used to be the fat PS3, and that's now sat down here because I need to use it for this stream. But I've cleaned this bit up and there's now a gap there. So I need to put like a title belt there. And I can't put, I mean, I could put the other belts there, but I don't know. What do people think about, should I put the, to fill this gap, should I put the sprinter belt or the world, how do you do this? World heavyweight title. Which one? Which one? And that'll be on our stream on Sunday. That'll be in that place. Is Drew McIntyre somewhere around that area? Yeah. Somewhere around Scotland? Yes. Drew McIntyre's from a place called Ayrshire, which is down south. It's not near the border, but it is kind of near the border to England. I mean, it's not really. It's closer to the border of England than I am. Who else is from there? Nikki Cross, I think, is from there. I think she's from like No, she's from Glasgow. But I feel like she's from some random place in Ayr. Or maybe it's Piper Niven. She's got some random place. Why do the Irish and Scottish hate each other? We don't. Irish and Scottish love each other. It's the Scottish and English that don't like each other. And it's not that we don't like each other. We tolerate each other. There is like hundreds of years of English oppressing Scotland. So, and it to be fair, it even happens now, to be honest. Hey there. I don't know how to say your name, but hey there. TNA was the anti-spam move game. The reversal system in TNA is crazy good. I've been really getting into it. Drew McIntyre isn't Scottish, much like Andy Murray isn't Scottish. They're British until they lose, and then they become Scottish. That's very true. Andy Murray, if you didn't know, is a British royalty in tennis until he loses a tournament, and then they very quickly call him Scottish. So when he wins, he's British. You know, he's the best British person in the world, and then he loses, and then all of a sudden he's just Scottish, just Scottish. Anyway, shall we move on? Well, not move on, but shall we get started with some frickin' Wordle? Oh, that's TNA. We're not doing TNA just yet. Excuse me. Let's just do the basic Wordle, right? No, I don't want to contact support. God damn it. I guess I have ads blocked somehow on this browser. I don't know. Okay, so we have our first word, our first puzzle here, Wordle. It's 5 words, 5 letters. Need to make Wordle bigger. Make it bigger. Ayo. Okay, so the Wordle, what's our 5-letter word? Listener? Balor? Balor is a good 5-letter word. Okay, so we have an L. I've now forgotten every single Lukin? Lukin? Lynch is a good one. Oh. L-U. Lucky? No, there's no C. Curly C. The strategy to TNA is that you have to... Oh, I've hit the overlay in this scene as well. God damn it. There we are. The strategy to TNA is that you have to use out nearly every move in your arsenal to build it up from the minor moves to the big moves. That's the thing. I haven't figured out how to... I haven't figured out Galactic. I haven't figured out how to do like different moves in the game. We need to figure this out. It's weird to do a full review of a game and not figure out how to fucking play the thing. Luger... no R at the end, so yeah, probably not. Good guess though, Liam. That is a surprisingly good guess coming from you. That I didn't mean that. That sounds like really backhanded. Luger's not your era. Don Liger. Ooh. No R at the end though. Then again, Liam, I'm always surprised because I forget that you're your dad watched wrestling, and I guess his era would have been Luger. Lunch. I watch more wrestling than you nowadays. You motherfucker. That's hilarious. Anyway, it can't be lunch because there's no C. Is it Is it Luth? Welcome in, Peep. TNA Impact, great gameplay, but too easy. That's a fair point. I have been playing it on easier difficulties, I have to admit. I am a normie, and it's been rough. Again, it can't be Lucha. There's no C. It can't be lunch. Ekin, I don't know how to say that. Sorry if that's... but Ekin, it can't be lunch. There's no N. There's no curly C. It can't be Lucha. There's no C. I think it's going to be L... LU is a weird one. It could be LUP. It doesn't end. It can't have an N. It could also have double letters, so it could be LOL. Ludwig? Lud. It can't be Luden. Luds? Let's go for Luds. Oh, shit. Okay.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Loop. Lol. These are wrestling words. Just bear that in mind. It is wrestling themed. Peep, no, I don't play on Pro. It's been too difficult to play on Pro. And getting footage on harder difficulties is really hard. It takes a lot of time. Loomis. Oh, shit. Loomis. Well done, Liam. Congratulations. Well in, Liam. If only you did that on your charity stream instead of floundering. I'm so mean. I'm sorry. But no, congrats on getting that one. I'll give you a gift sub. I don't know. Moving on then to the grid. We have a 3x3 grid and we have to match a wrestler to each square. Yeah, Loomis was a good shout. So a Lucha all-time roster and an international champion, probably Ricochet. Nope. Shane Strickland. Oh my god, Swerve. Okay, not Swerve. I don't know who's been an international champion. Okada was never on Lucha Underground. I need to move on from that one. So, talk show host, I would immediately go to like Jericho. But he obviously he's probably not going to fit in there. International champion has been a talk show host. I don't know who the AEW champions are. Don, that's the fun of it. I don't know who these... I don't know either. Daniel Bryan for Square 2. I guess he was on Talking Smack. I mean, that kind of counts, right? So, Daniel Bryan? No. Okay, so a Lucha Underground person who's been in an Iron Man match. A WWE Iron Man match specifically. What a tough thing. Rey Mysterio. No. There's a lot of people in Lucha Underground that like really surprised me. I think Karrion Kross was one of them. No. Chelsea Green. Moxley. I should always guess Moxley. Moxley is like the obvious one. There we are, okay. I feel like we've got less options for this one than before, because the Lucha Underground roster is not that big. But an international champion, was Orange Cassidy ever on? No. Penta's a good shout. Penta. He's never been an international champion or been in an Iron Man match or allied with Jericho. Maybe allied with Jericho would be someone like Guevara. I don't know if he was ever in Lucha Underground. He was in Lucha Underground. That's good to know. So a WWE Iron Man or Iron Woman match who's been in Lucha Underground is a really tough one. Phoenix? I didn't realize Phoenix held that goddamn title. That's cool. Also, welcome in, Hayes X. I think I guessed Owens. Let's guess Owens again. Oh, there's two options. I'm going to go for the Iron Man because I think I can probably guess who's been allied with Jericho. Allied with Jericho and had a talk show with The Miz. The Miz always trips me. Oh. The Miz has absolutely been... I guess he... Well... Maybe not. Anyway. Continental Classic and been teamed with Jericho. Swagger. I get tripped up on this all the time. There's so many goddamn people in that Jericho faction. Saying that, I can't even think about who was in the inner circle at all. AEW Inner Circle. The Inner Circle jerk. John Morrison. I'm seeing some John Morrisons in the chat. Oh, he was in an Iron Man match. Don, it changes the name. If I type in Swagger, it just comes up anyway. So like if I typed in Hager, yeah, nothing comes up, so I wouldn't worry about it. Garcia, has he been in the Continental Classic? He has. I guess that makes sense. A talk show host who's been teamed with Jericho. I wonder if that even counts, like... Does that count, like... real celebrities? MJF? I just wonder if, like, Jericho's ever teamed with, like, an actual celebrity. Like a Seth Meyers. No, Seth... who's a talk show host? Roddy Piper? So it's not The Miz, it's not Piper. I'm trying to think of everyone who's ever had a talk show segment in WWE. Carlito? Yeah, that's Carlito Pitt. Austin? He did have the podcast, to be fair. Claudio. Oh, Claudio. That's a good shout. Welcome in, Hayes. I've already said welcome in, Hayes X, but that's a good one. Alexa Bliss. Shut up, Liam. Shut up. Although, this does keep happening. I do keep forgetting about the women. And I don't mean that maliciously. It's just that, like, my brain immediately goes to the men, which is so derogatory of me. So Jericho, so somebody who's allied with Jericho and been a talk show host. I don't think Big Show or Undertaker are going to fit there. Big Show, Undertaker. Bear in mind, these are talk show hosts. You know, ironically, Christian could actually be part of that. There we are, Christian. Every time you come in here, there's always a goddamn Wordle Christian. Amazing. Congratulations, everyone. We did it. We did it. Every time Peep's in here, there's always one. There's always a Christian. Let's speed run on to the WrestlePlay connections. Sorry. So there's a grid here, 4x4, and we have to guess the connection between 4 of these people, and it'll just whittle down until there's no more. So Triple H, Kane, Edge. I feel like there's like an Attitude Era connection here, but I'm not really sure. Mickey James? I feel not. Okay, Triple H, Kane, Edge. It's not quite Authority or something. Oh. Allied with Orton. So, I mean, okay. When was Kane and Orton a thing? I guess, actually, the Authority, probably. Excuse me. Do we have British people? Aldous, Fire. Who else is British? British, or maybe European. So like Black and Dragunov. European, cool. So then we have Mickey James Athena. I feel like that's like an AEW thing. Could be a TNA thing. There must be an NXT thing. This is who's this guy again? I forget his name. He was like super popular. They put him on commentary team for a while. I'm gonna have to start guessing. Oh wait, Shane Thorne, Cassie Lee. Is he Australian? Dijakovic is not Australian. Okay, 3 correct wrestlers in a group. Massey, that's the one. He had another name on commentary though. He was like Dio or something. He had a cool name. Mason, I guess he was Massey, yeah. None of these were though. Maybe Massey, sorry, isn't the maybe he's not the person we're looking for here. Oh, no, he is. Okay, so these 3 have to be right. Just by process of elimination, I'll figure them out. Oh, wait, what? So... Oh, weird. Dion Maddox, that was the one. Mansoir. I think it was Massey and Mansour. No. Massey and... Maybe you're right, Mansoir. Mansour, Mansoir, that's crazy. It's so quickly it just leaves your brain. Brian Mason, just checking out one of my favorite channels. The only version of TNA game I've played is the PSP version. Gonna check out the console version later. Which version would you recommend? I recommend the next gen version. It looks really good. Like, it plays pretty much the same. Remove Cassie from Michin. Retribution. God, I forgot about Retribution. How could I can't even say that word. Retribution. How could I forget? And then these are what? Asuka NXT title defenses. I guess that makes sense. Funny enough, I was actually talking to Doc in 93 the other day about Mickey James NXT title defense. Because I thought it was way, like, for some reason I thought it was not that long ago. It turns out it was quite a few years ago. So, my bad. Yeah, Kawi, I would probably go for, like Pete says, I would probably go for the PS2 version is also good. It just doesn't look it plays the same as the other games, it just doesn't look as good. So PS2, PS3, 360. Honestly, I've never played the PSP version. It's probably quite good. Here we go to Wrestle Play Bingo. This is my least favorite game that's on here, because you never seem to get the people you want. So we start off here. You basically get a character at the top of the screen. And you have to guess which category he fits into. He, they, she fit into. So already we can see Otis doesn't fit into any of the categories. I guess he is actually a World Tag Team Champion. Nope. Okay, never mind. Doesn't fit into that category. Adam Cole, baby. He doesn't fit. Oh no, that's an NXT Women's title, isn't it? Yeah. So it doesn't fit into any of that. He was in New Japan at one point, but nope, doesn't count. Jack Swagger, I feel like he was an IC champion. Okay, he was not an IC champion. Good to know. Doesn't fit into any of the category, I don't think. Ariana Grace, I think she's TNA. Cool. She's like Santino's daughter. I have something in my mouth, gross. Blake Christian, he's in Ring of Honor or something. Maybe a G1 finalist, that a wild guess. But no, doesn't fit into any of these categories. Bianca Belair, she does not fit into any of these categories unless she's been a women's champion. She's not. Oh, actually, she's a WrestleMania main eventer. Okay, it counts that. That's cool. The way to unlock the hidden wrestlers is mind-blowing, but at least there's not a hidden paywall. I thought you just had to play the story mode. Is that not right? I thought it was just a story mode. Christian fits in. He's probably been IC champion, but he definitely fits into WrestleMania 18 because I feel like he faced like Kane or something on that show. Scorpio Sky doesn't really fit into any category. Ludwig Kaiser doesn't fit these characters or these categories. Sorry, Dalton Castle, Evil Uno, Sol Ruka. Has she been NXT champ? She was not NXT champion. Kevin Knight, he trips me up all the time. Okay, apparently he's in New Japan. Didn't know that. Christopher Daniels doesn't fit any of these categories. Sorry. Orange Cassidy. Okay, he's faced Moxley. Dude, Hardcore Holly would fucking slap in the Blackpool Combat Club. Do you not think, like, genuinely, Hardcore Holly in the Blackpool Combat Club would make it a million times better? But either way, it doesn't fit into any of these categories. Zarya's never been women's champion. Is that the NXT women's champion? You're telling me that Zarya and Sol Ruka have never been NXT women's champion? Bear in mind, I know these guys by name only. She's the current North American. Ah. Nick Miller. He would have fit into the New Japan one, I think. Akam's been tag champ. Nope. Just gonna fuck myself, honestly. Saraya has been NXT Women's Champ. We don't talk about those pictures, but she's been Women's Champion. X-Pac, he must have been IC Champion. He wasn't. X-Pac's never been Intercontinental Champion? What the fuck? Oh. Story mode is the way. I'm just comparing it to modern games where you have to pay to play. That's fair. I mean, at least in the modern games, still you still have to play the story mode to unlock everything. The problem with TNA Impact, the story mode is really difficult. I will say we're not going to play the story today. We're going to play the story on Sunday. I'm going to play the story for a good few hours on Sunday, so don't worry about that. Elite Nova, welcome in. We're currently doing the WrestlePlay games. And I'm surprised that X-Pac was never IC champion. Drake Maverick doesn't fit into any of these categories. Shane McMahon. Oh, no. Jey Uso. He won the other belt. Okay, so it's not the design of the belt that matters then. Kip Sabian doesn't fit into this. Kip Wilson doesn't fit into any of this. I've not been paying attention for the Judgment Day one though. Should probably keep an eye out for that. So we have to keep an eye out for a G1 finalist who I do not know, so I'm gonna have to guess that one. John Moxley's been in the BCC, so that's fine. Baron Corbin, probably nope, not a tag team champion. Penelope Ford, Shayna Baszler, Lita. Braun Strowman's been a Universal Champion. Nigel McGuinness, not a G1 finalist. Lindsay Dorado, Lash Legend, Grand Metalik, Io Sky. Kenny Omega's been a finalist. Absolutely. Kevin Owens, I thought he held those tag belts, but guess not. I think I'm going to have to kind of guess who the tag champions are. Oh, I fucking forgot about the Judgment. Oh, wait, Roxanne Perez, Judgment Day, easy. Ace Austin. So basically, we're just looking for a Raw tag team champion. Angelo Dawkins, I think, was the current or last one, so that's pretty cool. So we've completed the grid. Awesome. That takes us to the ladder. The ladder is an interesting one. So we get a category, and we have to guess 10 items in that category. Cowie, you ain't lying about the story mode. It's insanely hard, just like the AI Mortal Kombat 2. Now, I've never played Mortal Kombat 2, but I can tell you the story mode in TNA is really difficult. All right, so let's see what the category is. The most AEW pay-per-view matches in 2020. Okay, this is a really good one. So I was watching AEW in 2020, so I should be able to nail this. My immediate guess is Kenny. Okay, the Bucks. Matt Jackson, Nick Jackson, Hangman Page. Okay, Adam Page, number one. I don't think Swerve was a big deal back then, so he's not on that list. Moxley is a great shout. Moxley, absolutely. Matt Hardy had a lot of matches back then. Maybe he wasn't 2020 though. I'm just thinking when the world shut down. Darby Allin absolutely had lots of matches back then. Sammy Guevara was wrestling all the time. Who did Sammy face in his first? Oh, Jericho. That was a good shout. Jericho. Orange Cassidy, probably. He didn't wrestle that much, but Orange Cassidy. MJF. Easy. That was an absolute speed run. Dude, that was that's one of the best we've done. We just absolutely ass blasted through that. I've been able to vindicate myself for a hot minute because I did watch AEW during that time. So I can actually flex those muscles for, I don't know, people to think I don't watch AEW, but I did. I just don't watch it currently. Cameron, welcome in. Love seeing the live stream. Help staying in on Friday night. Hope all is well and well done for the charity. Thank you so much. Thank you to Liam for putting on the amazing charity event. I was just honored to be part of it. So thank you so much for that. Elite Nova 2020 AEW was quite something. Absolutely. I actually quite liked AEW in 2020. I know the world shut down and things weren't as fun as they were, but I think AEW handled the world shutting down a lot more gracefully than the competition than we did. Now here's this is probably my least favorite game. I feel like there's not enough guesses. I wish they would add like an extra row of guesses for this one. But basically you have to guess who the character is based on the criteria here. So I'm going to throw out my first guess, Kenny Omega, and we have confirmed the person is male, they're a middleweight, and they have won more than one singles, one world, and one tag. Or sorry, 3 tags. But they're younger than 42, and they're not Canadian, and they're not in AEW. I know that's quite a mouthful, it's a little bit confusing, but we'll roll with it. So it's somebody, I think it might be like a Kenny Omega. Well, not Kenny Omega, I just guessed Kenny Omega. Kevin Owens is what I meant to say. Oh, of course it's not Canadian, but that's fine, because we rolled out, it's somebody who has held less than 5 singles titles. Interesting that Owens is a heavyweight. What's the distinction between a middleweight and a heavyweight? Anyway, we need to start guessing American people now. So we know it's not SmackDown, so it must be somebody on Raw. So I'm gonna guess Ethan Page. It could be, well, so it's somebody who's won titles. It's a male who's won titles. So how old's Gunther? Okay. Oh, he's on SmackDown. Fuck it. I thought he was on Raw. He's been on Raw for months. I suppose Gunther's never held a tag title either. We've narrowed down the age range though. AJ Styles. It could be Rey Mysterio. I might guess Rey. Although I feel like Rey's older than 42. Yeah. Okay, so it is a Raw superstar. AJ Styles might be the play, to be honest. But AJ Styles technically isn't a Raw superstar anymore. So I'm hesitant to put AJ. So it's a Raw superstar who's won a world title more than 3 times. Seth Rollins? God, I mean, it could be like Seth, it could be Roman. Oh, there we are. We guessed it. Seth Rollins. That's awesome. Seth was a good shout. I just wanted to guess for an American who held the title more than 3 times. Holding the title more than 3 times is like quite an indicator to me. I couldn't have guessed though that Seth was a 6-time champion. Fucking hell, I think he's held the belt more than Bret Hart. It's pretty crazy to think about. Also, Seth's only 40. I honestly would have thought he was older. That's crazy. Mostly just because his body's completely fallen apart. But anyway, they have added in a new game. Breaking news, everyone. WrestlePlay has added in a match card option. So this brand new game will pick a specific PLE, pay-per-view event, and you have to guess the wrestlers on that card. So WrestleMania 42 Night 1. This should not be hard. WrestleMania 42 night 1. Hold on. Which one's 42 again? Is that the one that was just passed, or is that John Cena? Oh my fucking god. Okay, so it's not. Oh wait, John Cena was night 2, so it's night 1 of that show. Was it Randy Orton, Cody Rhodes? Oh my god, what else was on that show? Okay, I've narrowed down the show now. That was night 1? I don't remember that being night 1 at all. Who was the women's IC champion? Oh my god. So there was a women's triple threat match. A 6-man tag? What? When did the 6-man tag happen? Night 2 was Roman and Punk. Yes. Yes. Okay, I'm just gonna start guessing people. Oh, Brock and... Oh, that was night 2. Fucking 2-night pay-per-views are killing me here. What was the 6-man tag? Was it LA Knight? Jey Uso, Jimmy Uso versus Solo. Nope. Jacob Fatu. Jacob Fatu was in an unsanctioned match against fucking Drew McIntyre. That 6-man tag was Speed. Oh my god, I Show Speed. Logan Paul. Who was the other one? Bronson Reed? Who's the other one? Austin Theory? Because Braun came back at the start of that show, right? Women's IC title. Was that Lyra? Bailey? Women's IC. Oh no, it was Becky and don't say it. Oh fuck, you said it. AJ Lee. Okay. Which means there's one more match that I'm completely blanking on. And it's not Orton. It's not a singles match. The problem is all the matches were so quick at WrestleMania that like none of them had any lasting impact. So I'm really struggling to think who was in the co-main event of night 1. I'm happy to take guesses actually at this point. I cannot think for the life of me. And it wasn't Brock and Oba, because that was night 2. I remember it was like the Wasteland graphics. It was like the Mad Max stuff. Penta? Was it Penta Mysterio? No. Mysterio? Oh, it was the Grande Americanos. No, it wasn't. That was the previous year. I'm getting confused. I'm getting confused. They used the same building twice. Who did Trick face? Trick. Zayn. Who the fuck was on night 1? I'm really thinking Seth and oh my god, Space Ghost. That's the one. I totally forgot that happened. I completely forgot that happened. Of course, because he had the eye thing. He had the eye contacts. Welcome in, Space Ghost, with an absolute bombshell entrance, by the way. Saying hi and then dropping the answer immediately. Welcome in. That's fantastic. I totally forgot that was even a thing. What a show. Actually, not, well, yeah. It could have been a good show, but like the matches were so short. Far too many ads. Far too many ads. I remember that because Braun returned. I thought he returned at the end of the 6-man tag. That's very funny if that's the case. In fact, no, you're right, because he speared Seth. Motherfucker. The fact that I remembered Braun returning but totally forgot the match that happened is hilarious, by the way. And it goes to show, did it be unreal when they say that moments matter? They're right. They're absolutely correct. That's crazy. I suck, apparently. Well, do we want some TNA Impact? I heard people wanted to play some TNA Impact. Settle down, smooth my groove. All right. We like a party here, but we're not ready for that kind of party. Oh my god, that's loud. Okay, it's not for you.
Men will become warriors.
Thanks for popping in, Liam. Much love.
Warriors will take
Catch up with you
the
soon.
next step on the road to immortality. And now, TNA Wrestling and Midway
Is the game too loud?
Games
Oh my god, the game's far too loud.
TNA Impact, the video game. What a wicked cradle shock!
Over the top rope! Ooh, ouch! Irish whip!
He just tossed him like a rag doll.
Sorry about that.
Gotta hurt!
Oh man!
If you pre-ordered this game, you got Don West as a character. Interesting. Well, we have not pre-ordered the game in this case. I probably might have pre-ordered it at the time, but I definitely have not pre-ordered it right now. All right, so welcome to TNA Impact. Of course, this is the PS3 version of the game, which is not usually how I would play it. I would not actually normally play the PS3 version. Normally, I have the Xbox 360 version, but today we're going to be playing the PS3 version. Now, I did say in the YouTube comments of the video that I was going to get the DLC working. Now, it turns out the DLC for Impact was Xbox 360 only. Now, I do have the DLC installed on my 360, but unfortunately, it doesn't work. So I haven't been able to actually get it to load. Like, if I have the DLC installed and I load into a match, it just crashes every time. So I don't know why the DLC is not working. I even updated the game, like I updated it to 1.1 or whatever, hoping that that would fix it, but it didn't. So I don't know if like the DLC is just not accessible anymore. And unfortunately never came out on PS3, as I said. So the reason that we're playing on PS3 is specifically because I have a game save that has everything unlocked, minus one character, which is really fucking frustrating. So I have every single character unlocked, which is to say there's not too many, unfortunately. It's not the biggest roster ever. But we have AJ Styles, Samoa Joe, Kurt Angle, Sting, Christian, Buka, Hernandez, Homicide, Rhino, Sharkboy, Robert Roode of Beer Money. And then we also have Scott Steiner, Alex Shelley, Fallen Angel Christopher Daniels, James Storm, Chris Sabin, Brother Devon, Brother Ray, Kevin Nash, looking very dapper, by the way. He doesn't wear a wrestling outfit in this game, he just wears his suit, which honestly, kind of respect, honestly. Jay Lethal doing the Black Machismo. And then we have Tyson Tomko, who I think is the final unlockable in the game, which is crazy to think that Tomko, of all people, is the final unlockable, because who gives a fuck about Tyson Tomko? Anyway, Sanjay Dutt is in here. Very cool that he's in here. A very young Eric Young, which is hilarious considering the career that he's had. By the way, I've worked with him. Just going to throw that one out there. I have worked with him. I've had many conversations. He's fantastic. I don't think he knows me, but I've had a very, very positive conversation with Eric Young. Anyway, Jeff Jarrett, who I've also had the chance to meet, not work with, but also had a very lovely conversation with Jeff Jarrett. Weirdly enough, it was in a hotel. Anyway, Abyss. Senshi, who I think is Low-Key. He looks like Low-Key in this game, so I'm going to assume it's Low-Key. And then we have some custom characters as well. So we've got Benny, Lenny, and then we have a locked character. We have a character who I cannot name because yeah, we'll call. I saw Wrestling Bios did a review of TNA Impact and they called him Suey, so we might have to call him Suey just so that I don't get flagged on other platforms. And we have Don West, so there we are. Space Ghost. I guess I do actually. I guess I did pre-order the game. Who knew? Never mind the fact that I'm just, you know, I have this copy of the game for no particular reason. Let's not question how I acquired this version of the game. But anyway, we have Don West, so there we are, and we can do randomize. Now, the one character I don't have unlocked here, unfortunately, is a character called Afro Thunder. He is from Midway's other game from PS1 called Ready to Rumble Boxing. Now, unfortunately, this isn't achievable anymore. I think this is DLC that is no longer available. I've been looking online and I can't find it anywhere. So I'm not sure if this is just like an unlockable that I haven't achieved or if it's DLC that just isn't available anymore. Welcome in Hitman. Apparently there's DLC. When I used to try and run it on my Soft Money 360, it would just freeze up the game. That is exactly the issue that I'm also running into. That is the problem. Milo, how am I doing today? Welcome in. I'm doing really well. I actually feel really good today. Not that I don't often feel good, but you know, the world being as it is, I do often have days I'm not feeling great, and today's actually, I feel pretty good today. So, one thing I really like about this game as well, I would like to watch them, or / react to them. Maybe we'll do that on Sunday, or maybe if we have time today. There are actually like special matches on here. So the first match in TNA history, which is very cool. The Flying Elvises, fucking hell. There are matches in here that are some exclusive matches for the game, which is pretty cool. And there are also behind the scenes videos. So there are 3 videos here that is about like how they actually created the game, which is very cool. There's another video specifically about Ultimate X and another one about creating the story modes. So it would be very cool to actually go through them and see some of the little intricate details of making the game, you know. Not a joke about the Nameless Man. Is the DOA his finisher? Or is that... Yeah. So, yeah. You tell me. The DOA also used to be a tag team in the 90s Attitude Era, I'm pretty sure. Milo, that's good, I'm doing good. Rewatching all matches of... because they were hard to book. It's a shame you said that. I really want to know. I really want to know, Milo, who you're talking about. Possible, I forget Fossil does that, I'm sorry. This year marks 4 years since Don West passed. That's such a shame. If it makes you feel better, I played a match earlier where I played as Suey against Don West, and Don West kicked my fucking ass. In fact, that reminds me, I am gonna pussy out, and I'm gonna put the difficulty down just a little bit because I want to have fun playing the game. And we don't have very many match types here available, so we're gonna go for. Basically there's a standard match and then there's other variations of standard matches. There's a standards match, which is a no DQ pin in the ring, and then there's like there's a false get anywhere match where you can win. You're still a no DQ match, but you can pin anywhere in the arena. You have a submission, which again you can only submit in the ring. So these are all just different variations of standards matches. There are also tag variations, and there is one fatal 4-way match. There is also maybe a triple threat. I think the free-for-all is a triple threat match, but I'm gonna go for an Ultimate X. We may as well start as an Ultimate X. Why not? Man was a TNA legend like AJ Styles. What, Suey? I don't know about that. TJ Perkins. I mean, come on. Come on. The first ever wrestling company I saw was Grimm's Toy Show, which is the biggest YouTube company. Yep. And Charlie Bonifer, also known as Bruiser Bonifer. He was really hard to book. I've never heard of him. I don't know how I feel about... Oh, Don West. Yeah, Don West is a legend, genuinely. Sorry, too many conversations going on at once. My brain's all over the place. No, Don West, genuinely a legend. I mean, admittedly, some of their commentary, not amazing, you know? Who am I going to play as? I feel boring to play as the default guys, but I mean, I have to play as AJ, right? So we're going to go AJ Styles. I want to play as an unlockable character, though. So let's chuck in Jeff Jarrett. Why not? Ultimate X as well. Oh, of course, the arena choice as well, by the way. So we have the Impact Zone, the old school Impact Zone. We have United States Military Armory, whatever. Freedom Center, which is hilarious because TNA would never run a building this big. Although saying that, they do now, so good on them. I do like the Japan Arena. It's very cool as well. And we also have a Mexico Plaza. England, which I've only just realized while testing this morning, that this is actually based on the Royal Albert Hall, which is really cool. So that's cool. I didn't realize there was a Vegas arena, so we need to try that one out. In fact, fuck it, we're gonna play this Ultimate X match in Vegas. I can tell you why he was booked, hard to book. I have no, I don't know who it is, but I mean, if you're willing to share the story, I'm happy, more than happy to read it. I just don't want to get you or anyone else in trouble. Who don't love GTS? Think about it. Without GTS, we wouldn't have to see the early days of MGF. Oh, Grim. No, I've got nothing against Grim. I just like, there's something about him. Something just seems off. But then I literally don't know anything about him. I've just seen some of his like rage bait online stuff, and I'm like, I don't think I want to be associated with any of that. Oscar, I watched the YouTube match of AJ Styles, Samoa Joe, and Christopher Daniels. I think that's probably one of their TNA's most famous matches.
From Hendersonville, Tennessee, he is the king of the mountain.
Sui's a really cool ass idea. They did bring a video game character to life. Here's the problem is that they were done with the name though, because they couldn't sell toys with the name. Exactly. The nameless guy is Manic. That's true. I think that goes into what Hazix is saying, right? Is they changed the name to Manic to like sell some merch. I have to admit though that Sui is a great name for a character. If you didn't know, Manic, I guess, was played by multiple different people as well. There was never like one person. So, well, there was like runs, right? So the TJP was part of it for a while. TJ Perkins. There was also Sanjay Dutt, I think, was also maybe. Was maybe also Manic at one point. Christopher Daniels played another version of him. So like, it's really cool. Oh fuck. I wish this game had oh well, sorry bot did not even attempt to get rid of that then. The Six Sides of Steel, man, I really wish 6 Sides of Steel was in this game. Like I really do. I'm doing the same move over and over again, not on purpose, genuinely. There's only like fucking 3 moves in the whole game. Oh god damn it. Oh my god, stop hitting me. I need to read chat. Oh my god. Yeah, you did like the lockdown match. I really wish that 6 Sides of Steel was in this game. Lockdown is actually coming up pretty soon. Like, if you didn't know, TNA is actually bringing back Lockdown for a one-night pay-per-view or one-night event where every match is going to be in the Salad Steel Cage, which I'm really excited for. So I'm definitely going to check out that show at the very least. Daniels was the first. I would believe that Daniels was the first. So all of his wrestling stuff about him being a hardcore deathmatch wrestling kind of wrestler. So he would carry around Creepy mask. And he would never speak every time he did a promo. So you just had issues like with him as a person, not like the booking, I guess. The Sunset Bomb finisher, he has you physically, you can't do, no, yeah, you're right, Hazex. I don't think that finisher can be done in real life. A version of it could be done. I mean, the code red, right? How do you do an Irish whip? There we are. Balls. I missed the reversal on that one. Oh, I didn't miss the reversal on that one. Oh, he got me. Oh, he got me, brother.
Somebody check his pulse. He's not moving.
Okay, so here we see Jeff climbing the ropes, but I'm able to smack him down, get schmecked. And then if we climb up here, we can do what he was doing. I can't remember how to do this. Oh, bollocks. It was the wrong button.
Watch him fly. Springing off the rope.
This game's so cool. Oops. Didn't mean to leave the ring, though. Oh, man. You can reverse that, but it's so late. Lilani Kai. I don't think I know who Lilani is. That not? Does she not like go into the Hall of Fame or something like quite recently, or am I? She's either a Hall of Famer that I've forgotten about, or she. I'm actually trying to put the thing down. If TNA got with 2K right now, they can make a kick-ass game. That's true.
Oh, it looks like he's going for a high-risk move.
Oh my god. Bollocks. So the problem with AJ Styles' finisher in this game is that he will he rolls into a pin, which means that you can't actually, like, basically if you break up a pinfall in this game, the opponent will just immediately get up, which is kind of lame. Grim loved working with them and stuff, and they're still best of friends, but it was hard to book. Also the fact that he was well known. Right, he would attack them. Oh, that's super lame. Some people just don't understand, like, wrestling characters, right? I don't know how I feel about Jeff Jarrett in the ring. He's a safe worker, but I never really cared about him. I mean, that's like the opinion, I guess, of Jeff Jarrett. He unfortunately, he's just never been that popular, unfortunately. Like, I think Jeff had a really good run. This is so stupid to say. He had a really good run when he was with, like, Road Dogg in the WWE. But beyond that, like, he really hasn't had much to sink his teeth into, you know?
Here comes the high-risk move.
I wish there was, like, an easier way to... If you manage to dodge that, it looks like you can maybe get a kick in. Okay. Let's see if I can finally grab this goddamn thing. There we are. So you press the circle button.
Oh, he's gonna go up to the top turnbuckle.
The timing on that is really difficult, by the way, so I'm gonna have to lock in. Welcome in, iGeek. You can't cancel pins, I remember. I think that's probably right. Oh my fucking god. I don't know if I've got delay on this or not, actually. It's just that it's just really tough to do. So we're going to be stuck in a loop here as I try to... Okay, he's stunned, so I've got a second here. There we are. And we pull down the object from on top of the ropes. And that's how you win an Ultimate X match. Now, what you saw there is basically the entire match. You can't really do much more than that. It's fun. It's really fun. I really like the Ultimate X match, and I'm glad that they got it into the game because they never got a sequel. So it's cool that the Ultimate X match exists in perpetuity, at least in a video game through here. I love that he's seen as My World. It's a pretty dope theme, to be honest. I'm glad that he got to use that in TNA as well, or AEW. Sorry. But I think 2K11. Oh god, 2K11. What a weird thing to say. SmackDown vs. Raw 2011 was the first mainstream game with a pin combo. The SmackDown vs. Raw games previously had attached pinfalls to certain moves. I'm thinking like the Tombstone and stuff. So there were definitely moves that had like the pin combo, but like pressing the button to pin was like not commonplace. And that's how this game does it. You can't not do a Styles Clash and not pin someone. You have to pin someone, which is fucking annoying. Really, really annoying. And as iGeek says, you can't cancel pins as well. So if you do the Styles Clash, it goes into the pin, and then there's nothing you can do about it, so you have to just accept the pin. In a normal match, in most match types, it doesn't matter. But in submission matches and in Ultimate X match, fucking annoying. Really, really annoying. Milo, he ended up being one of the most, if not popular people to beat in GTS, and he loved being in the middle of all the fans, no matter what. Fair enough. I mean, well, you can't argue with results, right? The rumor was that it's supposed to get a second game at Midway shut down because of bankruptcy. Yes, that is what I've read. I think the 101 may have found some artist concepts or something for the second game that never really came out. It was just part of like artist portfolios or something. So there was most definitely they were going to make a second game. They were definitely going to make, like, there's no argument. They were definitely going to make a second game. Unfortunately, it just never happened. For what it's worth, though, as you know, as I said in my review, Midway shut down because of bankruptcy, but they were acquired. The people who made this game, which I've forgotten the name of, Midway San Diego, they did get acquired by someone else, and they did develop All Stars. So what you're seeing here in TNA Impact is actually a prequel. It's literally the same game, it's just the previous version of All Stars, which is kind of crazy to think about when you actually think about, like, people love All Stars, but maybe they don't talk about Impact. So, but I mean, they're basically the same game. I don't hate Graham. I respect what he did for YouTube wrestling and help people get out there. My main problem with him I had was I felt like he was using his divorce from his wife and kids to get views. Oh, yeah, that's not ideal. Yeah, I've never dealt with Krim, never watched him. I know that he wrestles. He's been appearing on my feed more and more recently, so I know he does stuff with there's another YouTube channel he does stuff with, and I watch them occasionally when they do wrestling stuff. I don't really keep up with it. Alan, welcome in. Loved this game when it came out, but I felt like it was a console generation too late. If this game came out at the end of PS1, start of PS2, instead of the end of PS2, start of PS3, then it would have been better received. That's really interesting. That's an interesting thought. I didn't really think about that. That's really interesting. I don't know. I mean, obviously the technology wouldn't have been there, right? This game's quite technologically heavy. Like the big part, one of the big selling parts of this game was like the physics and the graphics. To the point, even when you play this game on PS2, and potentially PSP, but don't quote me on that because I've never seen the PSP version of the game. But if you play it on PS2, the entrance videos that play for PS2 are the PS3 versions all the entrances. Like the graphics were a really important selling point of this game. So I do get what you mean, Alan. And obviously like the gameplay is like a really big part of the game as well, because they have like the move interruptions and stuff that are commonplace now in WWE games. But again, that's fueled by technology that probably wasn't there at the time. So I just don't think his 6'1", muscular, tattooed, demonic maniac and all that other stuff about him, I never felt his character needed any of that stuff of like promos or picking what side or anything like that. Fair enough. I guess when you think about someone like a Aleister Black or Tommy End, you know, they have a look and they can play both sides. So All Stars is amazing and underrated. You are correct. All Stars is one of my favorites. I honestly, I'm kind of gutted actually that in All Stars, we played All Stars already on the channel this year quite a bit. So I don't think I can justify playing it again. Oh, but by God, I want to. Also, Milo, you don't have to thank. You're more than welcome to come in here and say, as long as it is relevant, you're more than welcome to come in here and say roughly whatever you want. Let's get a standard match on the go, right? So we have a roster to pick from. This fan is really not cooperating with my hair, and it is bugging the shit out of me, but I don't have my hairband. So, ugh. Let us pick a character who I haven't played at. Oh, I gotta play as Abyss, actually, now that I think about it. Let's do Abyss versus Low-Ki. I feel like I'm just picking like locked characters, but like I kind of want to. And we're gonna go for the Freedom Center because I think it looks cool as hell. It's a much larger arena than like the Impact Zone, for example. So I love Aleister Black, Tommy, but he cut his hair, he's bald now with end tattoos. Kind of look like it. Oh, yeah. Actually, that's a fair point. I never thought about that. I haven't seen him recently, so is he still with WWE? Is Aleister Black still with WWE, or is he with? He's definitely not in AEW. But I feel like he got let go, actually, now that I think about it. In fact, he did get let go. He just recently released a video, right, on social media. So he's gearing back to go at the Indies, I suppose. It's the 6'8" monster. Crazy. It's fucking Joseph Parks. That was probably one of TNA's amazing characters that they were doing at the time. Maybe a little bit silly in hindsight. Oh my God, he is the warrior. Senshi. How did he get in this game? Low-Ki of all people. He got released along with Zelina and No Compete ended today. MJF came out and said he didn't want to put anyone over. That's interesting. The thing about Aleister Black is he did have a pretty bad back injury, so that probably didn't help. Like, you know, if I'm thinking like God, I can't even get words out today. I'm thinking like personally, right? If I'm in pain, like if my back's sore, my leg's sore, you know, I've got a bad ankle. If my ankle was really bothering me, or if I had toothache or whatever, I can be quite a dick. Like I really, really can. People that know me know that I can have a pretty bad attitude sometimes, and I can imagine, you know, if I was in the position of Aleister Black, where I've got like a career-ending back injury, I feel like I would be a total dick to people as well. Absolutely not to justify it whatsoever. Like, you should never take your frustrations out on other people because they don't deserve it. But at the same time, I would imagine I'd probably be a bit of a dick. The PSP version of this game is really interesting because it has new match types and some new characters. I didn't know about the match types. I did know there were some exclusive characters. I think it's Xavier Woods, I think. Austin Creed. No. Consequences Creed? He's in the PSP version of the game, I think. I I cannot do any other move. I swear to God. I'm trying to do other moves. Do you know, actually, a lot of people don't know this or talk about it, but I'm gonna blow the lid on this story right now. People don't know this. It's a top secret. Don't be sharing it. This game actually did get a sequel. And I'm not being cheeky and being like, oh, it's All-Stars. Genuine TNA Impact, the video game, got a sequel, like a real ass sequel. Unfortunately, it is exclusive to the DS. Yeah. Is it exclusive to... It might be on PSP as well, actually, now that I think about it. But there was a game for the DS called TNA Impact Cross the Line. That is the sequel to this game. Oh my God, what a move.
And he snaps it off. He just nails the Irish whip.
There, I've just told you a top secret information. Nobody should know that, Elite. Nova, don't be telling nobody. I think it was also mobile. We should have a look at it. I've never seen. Actually, that's a lie. I have seen the PS. I have seen the DS version of Cross the Line because I saw New Legacy playing it at one point, and there was a very strange story mode in that game. Interesting that it was on mobile. Oh my fucking God. This is on easy difficulty as well. He's kicking my ass.
Oh, he was just this close.
All right. The mobile version straight ass. I have no opinion on it either way. I've never seen it.
He just rearranged his face.
And Mike Ernest, welcome in. Hearing Don West's voice, rest in peace, exactly, honestly. I genuinely think that like Don West and the other guy I've forgotten of, Mike TNA, I think their commentary is like underrated. I actually think they were actually pretty good. Now, admittedly, not perfect, right? I'm not going to go out here and say they're the best ever. You should absolutely like bow at the mere sight of them. But, you know, I think for what they were to do, I think they were actually pretty good at it. There was a wrestling game with a super dark ending. Oh, you've got me interested now. A wrestling game with a super dark ending? I have no idea. Hopefully in the future we'll get a few more wrestling games, or even just another AEW one, though I've not heard much about that. I don't think AEW is going to get another game, sadly. I just don't see it. Cross the Line is a support with some minor roster updates. I don't think it is. It released, like, don't get me wrong, it's totally this game, but it was released like a week later. A week? What the fuck? A couple years later. It's got the different logos and everything. Cross the Line is just I just read that. Oh my God, my brain's not working. Hold on. I'll find a game, but there was a game where the ending was you see a guy's house, screen goes black. What are you talking about? A wrestling game? He's a wrestling game. No wrestling game has that ending, surely. Unless it is like TNA Cross the Line. The DS version had Hulk and Foley. One Hand Yusev. Wrestling Bios just dropped a video about that game? Are you serious? I love Wrestling Bios. Hold on. He dropped a video about TNA Impact. Oh, recently. Wrestling Bios. I suppose the XWF stuff is in there. He's not done a video recently. You're lying. You're lying. He did make a TNA video though. I did watch it. I don't know when he did it though. It was a while ago. I wish Wrestling Bios made more video game stuff. Like, I know he's been wrapping up the Reliving the War stuff, but God, I love him. He's great. Anyway, chat is moving too fast for me. How would you compare this game to TNA? Compare this game to the AEW game? I actually prefer TNA. AEW has more things you can do in it, like in terms of weapons and environments and all that shit. But I much prefer playing. I think TNA's got a better vibe. SVR 2011 has a TNA mod. It does. It's fucking lit. It's awesome. Josanne, is that right? Welcome to the stream. The game with the super dark ending is one of the Fire Pro Wrestling games. There's been a few videos about it. I have never heard of that. That's crazy. Oh, Yusuf, you're talking about the super Fire Pro. I need to look that out. I'm so curious. How can a wrestling video game have an ending so dark? I hate the Fire Pro games, by the way. They're amazing to like watch and experience, but like other than that, I don't know. Actually playing them is like not great. Welcome in, Hunter. This is the PS3 version. I did go for the PS3 version because I have a 100% game save, and I was like, fuck it, I want to play that. I really want to get the DLC working on the 360, but yeah, I was going to play the 360, but I couldn't get the DLC to work. So Super Fire Pro Wrestling Special. Okay. I do have a Fire Pro Wrestling game on my list of games to play. I have no idea when it's coming though, so don't quote me on it. Hearing the wrestlers' themes on the main menu is very cool. It's super nostalgic. Let's get a game in the go. Let's get a tag team match. These can go pretty long, so bear with me as we figured this one out. Let's go for I'll tell you what, we'll go Christian. I feel like I'm going to summon Peep back in here. We'll get Christian and Tomko, and we'll play as them, and we'll play against Team 3D, the Dudley Boys. The Dudley Boys from Dudleyville. And we'll play that match in... We'll play in England. Why not? One of my favorite video games can't come back either because it was made by Midway. What? Ready to Rumble? What game are you talking about there? Wrestling Empire can get crazy, although it's an independent game. Wrestling Empire is super cool. We need to play more of that, I think. I don't actually know if I've played that on stream. I think I played it for a little bit, but I don't think I haven't really delved into it. Fire Pro World Tour, my problem with the game is that it's such a fucking curve to play. Exactly. I've got Fire Pro, I've got the newest Fire Pro World. But yeah, I just cannot play that game. It's so complicated to play. Super fun to watch. This area had so many good themes across TNA and WWE. Absolutely. What was the TNA guy again? I've completely blanked on his name. But yeah, like his music was so... He was like the Jim Johnson. He was like Daniel something. I can't remember.
6'6", 270 pounds, Tomko.
The number of wrestlers in this game to not appear in WWE match is ridiculously low. That's true. It's actually crazy because at the time, the TNA roster in this game was actually pretty unique to TNA. At the time, anyway. The people in this game were like... I mean, other than obviously the legends that they have. It was mostly like there was a lot at the time. You know, a lot of people who are around nowadays probably don't realize that TNA was like the people like AJ Styles and Samoa Joe were never going to be in WWE. Like they just never were. And then all of a sudden, come 2016 or something, like everything changed, and somehow we got Samoa Joe, we got AJ Styles, we got Robert Roode. Like I don't know how it happened, but yeah, like a massive influx of TNA guys when they hit their prime made it to WWE. When we genuinely thought at the time that TNA was like the rejects, like no one in TNA was ever going to make it to WWE, and oh boy, were we wrong. Dale Oliver, thank you. That was the guy. That was the guy I was thinking of. Now, one of the most annoying things about tag match in this game is that the camera angle never changes. So the camera isn't going to change from this position, which is really fucking annoying.
He's got him staggering now.
The Booker T model in this game is better than 2K26. I don't think that's actually true. Now, I know it's a bit of a meme, and a lot of people do feel that way, but I don't think it's actually true. There are aspects to the models in this game that are better. Like the texture work is really good, and overall the models are pretty decent. I think Booker T's, this is so weird to say, Booker T has struggled in the video games. Like his skin color specifically has been wrong on several occasions. I'm thinking back to like WWE 12 and stuff. Like they had the wrong color, like the wrong skin color for him, which is really embarrassing. Quite bad. TNA was big in the UK at the time. TNA's actually still pretty big in the UK. I think there's more people in the UK that watch. Like quite often you hear these random facts of like AEW outdrew WWE in this random market, and it's true. WWE is like super big all around the world, but even in the UK, even now still, I think there's actually more people watching AEW in the UK than there are watching the WWE. The WWE. I'm such an old man. I swear to God, I'm not spamming moves. You can only do like one move at a time. Blitz the League. Sorry, that was the game you were talking about. Is that I can recollect the box art for that game. Is that like it's like an NFL game, right? Bear in mind that I am not from the Americas. I do not know anything about American football. Other than the fact that Americans call it football when it isn't football. Very strange.
Oh, what a shot! Right in the family jewels. Nobody likes to see that.
How did he do that? I was kind of hoping to hit my finisher, bro.
Just hit him with the neck breaker.
Oh my fucking God, are you serious? Okay, we gotta... I don't think this auto pins though. No. Oh, it does. So the Unprayer is another move where you go into an auto pin, which means that you can't, oh my God, Tomko. Oh man, that would have been amazing. God damn it.
His eyes are all glazed over like a couple of donuts.
I guess we should probably actually get Tomko in the ring.
He may have broken his neck. That was a
There we are, tag in. There are no tag team moves, sadly, in this game. So you can't, as far as I'm aware, you can't do any cool tag team moves. But hey, we can play as Tomko here, and we can get some cool other moves on the. Like everyone has like a really similar move set, unfortunately, in this game, which is really annoying. It was a football game where you could do Mortal Kombat style moves to your opponent. That's pretty cool. See X-ray injuries and have a girlfriend. What the fuck? Okay. I mean, that's a really strange game. Also, funny about the hurricane pose. The collision in this game is so fucking bad. Like, so often you like go for a grapple and you just completely whiff it, and it's really frustrating. Like for there, I just did that punch and like nothing happened. It's so frustrating. Very, very often you'll go for like a grapple or a strike and it just will not connect. Even though it looks like it's going to connect, it just doesn't. And there's nothing you can do about it. It's really goddamn annoying.
Oh, get him an ice pack for that.
Literally, like, what is going on here?
What an amazing
Oh, the reversal system in this game is so goddamn satisfying. The fact that you can like reverse into another reversal, oh, absolute bliss. And I guess like All Stars had it as well, but this game does it really, really well. You could use steroids and other drugs. I had Blitz on PSP, and you could cripple other football players. That's fucked up, man. I mean, it's cool as hell, but it's really fucked up. Oh my god. Tomko's moveset is really bad, actually. I'm actually surprised he's not tagged out yet. Not Tom. I'm playing as Tomko. I meant Brother Ray. I'm surprised that Brother Ray's not kicked out yet.
You can forget about having any kids.
Okay, well, I didn't mean to do that. Sometimes when you go for the grapple, it just doesn't grapple. It'll do like a quick grapple instead of a strong one. Kind of annoying. Hallway slam right into the ropes. Hopefully we don't get... I don't think you can get rope breaks in this game. Oh, fuck, Christian. Come on.
not being allowed to get up.
He is absolutely.
I remember Pro Evo Soccer would let you dive, which is the most extreme a football game got. I really do remember playing maybe not Pro Evo, but I do remember playing I need to stop that timer from duplicating. See, why is it not connecting? Oh, there we are. Are we going to help with the balls? Oh, right in the balls.
Low blow right there.
Oh, get him an ice pack for that.
Oh, he's going to be singing soprano after that.
Oh, that's got him.
Oh my god.
Oh, man, right.
I thought Pro Evo was... I bear in mind, I know nothing about football. I just played this in high school or primary school. I thought Pro Evo was still around. Didn't they like release one recently? I thought they did. For people who may not know about Pro Evo, FIFA was like the game that had like the officially licensed players and teams, whereas like Pro Evo was... it was the same football game. It actually had the same teams and the same vibe. They just didn't have the officially licensed like football players and all that. So I guess technically it was cheaper to manufacture and make. Fucking tag team matches in this game suck, by the way.
Strap him to the stretcher because he just got hit with the neck breaker.
Pro Evo is only an esports game now.
Oh, bam! That's got him.
Shame you can't dive. I think there is a way to dive over the ropes, but I just haven't figured it out yet.
He just cracked him. He's gonna break that thing over his head.
What's that in his hands?
What's he gonna do with that?
He's going for the pin.
Tomko, you did so well that first time, man.
There's nobody home.
There is a way to do submissions. There we are.
He's applying pressure in all the right places. Oh my God, that's
That might tap him out. Nope, never mind. No! No! Son of a bitch. Oh, well. Oh, annoyingly, Devon's like at full health as well. Maybe I should tag out again.
reversal. His eyes are all glazed over.
Oh my god. A flying Devon just absolutely ass blasted my face there.
Ooh, that was a low.
Here's the cover.
Yeah, alright, I'll tag out.
Oh, what a nice move.
I didn't expect this to be like a goddamn Iron Man gauntlet match. But the Dudleys are giving it to me. Tag team matches in this game are pretty tough. But yeah, there. Do you know? Somebody asked me earlier about like how do I compare the TNA game to the AEW game. There are definitely pros and cons to both, right? AEW has more AEW has way more moves, way more options in matches. But like I don't know, matches are pretty samey. It's almost impossible, really, to have a match go longer than 3 minutes in AEW Fight Forever. I mean, you can mod the game to like have bigger health bars and stuff, but even then, like it's just really tough to have an AEW Fight Forever match go longer than 3 minutes, which is really annoying. Especially when you're trying to have like that kind of longer style, like I want an epic match, and like AEW Fight Forever just cannot give that to you, unfortunately.
Incredible. He's got his shoulders right into the mat.
There we are. Oh, come on.
Oh, he didn't get it. A shot like that, you can forget about having any chance.
Your problem with AEW Fight Forever is one finisher means you lose it. Exactly. That's what I mean. Like, it is legitimately, it is a game of like a 3 minute match. Okay, Bubba's not gonna interrupt. All right, cool. This gave me the win.
He won the match. I can't believe it. He won the match.
Another thing is that the creation suite was pretty bad. Honestly, for a game that was based on... I just unlocked a new move, the Shell Shock. Is that what I think it is, or is that a move before you know who? I'm going to assume that was a different move. Yeah, the creation suite. You'd think that there was like more creation suite options, considering that the game is almost entirely like based off the 2K work. Or not, rather based on the 2K work. If you didn't know about AEW Fight Forever, 2K had kept Ukes on retainer until like 2K19. So the engine and all the work that they had done belonged to Ukes. So when Ukes was picked up by AEW to create their game, Ukes already had the engine, the moves, the creation parts, the technology was all Ukes. So the engine that powers AEW Fight Forever is the exact same engine, really, that powers 2K26. Obviously, it's a little bit older, right? Because 2K has now done whatever they wanted to their version of the engine. But like, you think AEW would have a stronger starting point, considering that like the Ukes engine was pretty good in 2K19. And to be fair, AEW Fight Forever, the engine isn't terrible. The matches are actually good for the most part. There's nothing like technologically awful about the game. Actually, I will say the environments are not good. They didn't even try to copy 2K. They tried to copy No Mercy, and it didn't work because I've said it before, and I'll say it again, stop trying to live in the past. Now, here's the thing. I kind of agree with that, but the thing that bothers me the most about the way that AEW approached Fight Forever, it was the fact that they were looking to bring back that No Mercy style gameplay, that deep No Mercy N64 gameplay, but they hired Ukes to do it. Ukes never made No Mercy. Like, I appreciate that they got the game director back for No Mercy, but like, Ukes didn't make No Mercy in the first place. Ukes have always been the SmackDown guys. Like, if you wanted to make No Mercy, why not reach out to any of the Aki devs? And like, I don't even know where Aki exists these days, but like, I just don't understand the concept of let's create No Mercy, but then we're going to get the guys who make SmackDown vs. Raw to make No Mercy. AEW would have been miles better if they actually just tried to make a SmackDown game. If they just took SmackDown vs. Raw 2011 and made it an AEW game, you would have been totally fine. Then they tried to be Fortnite. The Stadium Stampede match was definitely a choice. It was a very, very odd choice. Let's go for a free-for-all. This is a Fatal 4 rematch, so let's see. Let's play as Manic, our guy. Should we chuck in? Let's chuck in Eric Young. Who have we not seen yet? Let's get Kurt Angle in there. Let's get Sting in there as well. And then I feel like a match of this caliber deserves to be in the Impact Zone, right? So let's do the Impact Zone. Aki, they made it, but they're more so than fashion game thing now. I don't think I understand that. Sorry. But genuinely, I maybe you understand what I'm talking about. I don't understand why you like. Developers are good at what they do, right? If you're gonna pick up maybe the exception would be like Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, right? Because for the longest time, the guys that make Jedi Fallen Order, who I've forgotten now, they made Titanfall, right? They were, and even then, before Titanfall, they were making Call of Duty Modern Warfare games. The developers from Call of Duty went to make their own studio, and then they made Titanfall. Titanfall 2, although an actually amazing game, didn't sell particularly well. So I guess like they just took a risk and made a Star Wars game, and it was a 3D open world action RPG, and it's really fucking good. But like with that exception, generally you find that, or maybe like God, maybe even CD Projekt Red. CD Projekt Red, known for their open world RPG games, The Witcher, took a chance on Cyberpunk, which is like a first-person RPG, first-person shooter. Which, again, like I guess I'm losing the room here. I'm losing the point, right? Most developers, barring maybe the 2 or 3 that I mentioned, stick to what they're good at, which is like a type of game. Like Yuke's made wrestling games, and they did make other wrestling games while they were making WWE games. They made like Rumble Rosies and stuff. But like Yuke's weren't out there making first-person shooter games. They had absolutely no idea how to do it, I assume. So like, I don't know why you would hire Yuke's to make No Mercy. It just doesn't make sense to me. I will say this thing was pretty cool. I didn't particularly like the Joker sting that they did when Heath Ledger's Dark Knight came out. But I do like this version of, like, the TNA version of Sting was pretty good. I just didn't like the Joker, or whatever he's called. Aki are making fashion games now. That's crazy. Aki Corp.
The level of anticipation for this match is...
Oh, that's right. They're called Sin Sophia. I think they're actually oh, you're right, actually. They're making fucking fashion games. I think Sin Sophia, did they not make, I thought they made Fire Pro. Or did they just publish it?
Neckbreaker. It's all over. Oh no, the Irish whip. Strap him to the stretcher.
So the last game...
Hit with the neckbreaker.
The last game they developed... Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, oh my god, you're right. They made a Dragon Quest game in 2020. Kind of crazy. Yeah, that's right. They've been partnered with Square Enix. I thought they had something to do with Fire Pro. But you are very right. They're making fucking Switch. Well, actually, they're making a Switch boxing game, but the rest of them are all just kind of random Japanese games.
Not being allowed to get up. Oh my god, I think he may tap on this one.
He just drilled it.
He's gonna pull it right out of the socket.
I don't even know how you could get out of it.
You would love for me to play Galactic Wrestling. Is that the anime game?
Oh man, there's no way he's getting out of that hole. He's
It's like based on that anime or something. It's pretty bonkers.
Irish whip.
I couldn't tell you anything about it. I just know that like it exists.
What an amazing reversal that
He reversed that into a devastating attack.
Oh shit. Manic's got his finisher. Can we do it outside the ring? I guess we can. It's probably false getting anywhere. Oh my god.
He was
Oh, hell yes. Here we go. The DOA, I guess. That doesn't go into a pinfall, sadly. We can pin. We can't pin outside the ring. Never mind. It's an anime wrestling game. Oh, okay. See, I have heard of it. I just didn't. I don't know anything about it.
He knows how to get you in his clutches and make things impossible to get out of. I can't believe he got out of it.
Damn. I was hoping he'd tap there, but evidently not. Can we just go for a cheeky pinfall? Oh, he broke up the pin by rolling in the ring. God damn it. Elite Nova, you're going to check it out. I've seen it. That setup is physically impossible? I don't think it is. I think you could do that. Maybe someone of Manic's build might be a little tough to do. To transition from the powerbomb into the code red would probably be pretty difficult, but there are definitely people who can do that. Like, if you watch AAA, that, like, spinning around someone like that, you can do that. And to do that into, like, a Hurricane Rana is, like, that's pretty common in, like, Mexican culture, so you could probably do that. I'm not saying it's something you could do consistently, but it could probably be done. That's awesome. Oh shit, I'm stunned. The PS2 GameCube game Galactic Wrestling. I have no idea what you just said there. The price for Galactic Wrestling is probably insane. I would imagine so. But it's okay, because I can acquire these games through other means. But I cannot tell you those means, but I can acquire games. Not a concern. I might just force to face Eric Young then, because, like, they're not targeting anyone else, so I guess I just have to face Eric Young the whole time. Oh great, they are gonna attack me. Oh my god, he kicked me out of the air. Come on. That was actually pretty cool. Oh, how, what? Oh, there we are. Oh, shit. Okay, well, I didn't expect that.
Oh, look how that submission moves applied. Look at the pain on his face. You've got to tap out. You've got to for your own safety.
Sandy McNabb, welcome in. That's a very Scottish sounding name, by the way. Oh, no. Well, that was close. You remember playing this game because they made Sui an actual wrestler. They did.
You better start to worry because it's going to be over soon. Oh my god, I think he may tap.
It was actually pretty cool that they had like a video game character cross over into real life. Like, I have to admit, that was pretty cool. These matches, by the way, never end. So we're going to be here for a while. Which is annoying because I actually have something to do after stream, so. Wiggling the thumbstick to get out of the stun mechanic is brutal, by the way. Oh, I've been finishered. Oh no! Eric Young. Okay. Apparently didn't tap somehow. All the SVR cause of Manic, absolutely. I remember them as well. There was lots of them. Oh shit! Hold on. It'd be if Sting went for that goddamn Scorpion Death, whatever. Oh my god, Sting. That was like an immediate drop kick. He wasn't fucking around there. Oh, Angle, I need you to kick out. Angle! Angle, you let me down, you bastard. Oh, me and Manic just did the same thing. We both grabbed our heads. No. Ah, well. Man, Fatal 4 matches are tricky in this game. You probably saw there from like some of the gameplay, like you can break up moves in a really like natural way. You can like if you jump on people, for example, you can hit multiple people at the same time. It's pretty crazy. It's pretty fun. It is also pretty curious. It's kind of crazy. Yes. So let's do one more match. I can't help myself. Let's do one more match. We'll do False Count Anywhere. Why not? We'll go on the heel side this time, and we're gonna play as. I need to get my revenge. I'm gonna play as Don West for the pants. Welcome back, Hamza. You don't think you ever played this game. You started watching TNA more over WWE in 2006. You're not the only person. This game roughly represents that kind of time period, to be fair. Maybe a little bit later. Who should oh, we should play against Kevin Nash, I guess. And then we're gonna do it in I was gonna do it in an armory, but let's do it in Japan. We haven't seen the Japan arena yet. So Don West versus Kevin Nash in TNA in 2007 or whenever this game came out. And this game came out in 2009, actually. Have we seen the Japan arena? No, we haven't. I think I played it earlier in my testing, but like we didn't actually. We haven't played it on stream. I wish Kevin had like a wrestling outfit in this game.
Making his way to ringside at this time, ladies and gentlemen, he is the color commentator for TNA Impact. He is the very excitable Mr. Don West.
Mr. Excitable. I don't think I've ever seen him excited about anything. That's a good question, though. When was everyone's favorite period of TNA? It's been through so many. That was such a weird question, actually, out of context. But there's so many like different versions of TNA. Oh my god, Don West with a goddamn choke slam to open the match. The first move is a choke slam. Are you kidding me? The six-sided ring is iconic. I heard from like wrestlers and stuff, like AJ Styles said in an interview, and various other people have said that like the six-sided ring was brutal on their bodies. So I'm kind of conflicted because like obviously TNA had like an identity of having a six-sided ring, which made them look quite unique, especially in like America where there wasn't usually like a six-sided ring. But at the same time, wrestlers didn't like it. So I feel like if the wrestlers don't like it, I feel like part of me is like, I would rather the people working in the ring were happier than somebody like me who's just watching the ring, you know, watching the action.
We didn't get it.
Oh my god, I thought Nash was going to dive over the ropes there. Suplex.
Unbelievable. He leveled him. Not being allowed to get up.
when TNA had AJ, Abyss, Kurt Angle. Yeah, I think genuinely Kurt Angle going to TNA was like a massive moment. I think a lot of people, I don't know. I mean, a lot of people might have forgotten about how big the impact, funny, the impact of Kurt Angle going to TNA had. I mean, Christian obviously was like the first guy, right? Christian was the first guy to go there, make a massive impact, and change like the perception of TNA. But and then Booker T went as well, right? Can't remember when in the timeline Booker T went, but Kurt Angle going there was like a massive deal at the time. I love Don West's like TV show intro that he's like, sounds like oh my god, what Wheel of Fortune, like, you know, I don't understand. It's crazy. It's like the music when Tobey Maguire is going down the street and he's pure. Crazy. They had some sick, unique matches too. I remember when they had the cage match where there were weapons on top of the cage. Oh my god. Yeah, didn't they have like a Hell in a Cell or something? Like a cage with a thing on top, or I don't know. TNA was pretty crazy at the time. The six-sided steel really was quite unique. I am excited to see how TNA brings that back, because they are doing Lockdown this year. So I'm excited to see how they bring that back. Could be good. Could be really, really good. Just saying. I am kind of gutted that this game never really got the six-sided steel. Obviously, the Ultimate X match is amazing though. Like, I can't deny how good the Ultimate X match is in this game. They also had like the Asylum, right? Where you had like I think it was the Asylum. It was like a barred cage with like a domed roof, and they could like climb out the top of the cage. It was a strange match. They also had King of the Hill, King of the Mountain or something, which is a weird match where you have to like put. Is it not like people start outside of the ring in cages and then they like come in the ring and then they have to put something on the hook? So they have to climb the ladder, put something on the hook. I don't know. I'm pretty sure TNA also had the famous reverse battle royal. So everyone starts outside the ring and they have to fight to get in the ring. What the fuck were they thinking? I don't. And then I think when they got in the ring, it became a normal battle royal. So it was like they'd only let so many people in. They would only let so many people in the ring, and then once so many people were in the ring, the actual match began, and then they would have to start chucking people out again. I don't know what they were thinking, man. TNA's crazy. It was Vince Russo was booking TNA for a while. All right, that goes to show just how crazy some of that stuff was. The ceiling had weapons dangling and it added big drama. That rings a bell, actually. Yeah, I do remember that. AJ Styles did a nice spot off the top of the cage onto a table and he hung off the rafter. That's right. Did he not do like a 450 or something as well? I do. I remember this. Now that you're saying it, I definitely remember this. So in some good news, I have played today TNA Impact on the PS3, and I didn't really mention this earlier, but this is my first time trying a new capture system. I'm using a HDMI splitter to capture the PS3 into my normal cam link. That probably doesn't mean anything to a lot of people, but the PS3 is notoriously hard to capture. It has really good HDCP protection, which basically just means it stops you from recording HDMI content. It's to stop you from, you know, recording pirating content from like Netflix or YouTube or whatever. But the PS3 has it like built into the hardware, so like your HDMI port will physically stop you from recording stuff, which is fucking annoying when you're a content creator and you want to like make videos online. So I'm trying out this new system here where I have a HDMI splitter playing on the PS3 for the first time. It's really interesting. It worked really well. I haven't noticed any delay, haven't noticed any audio graphics glitches, so we could be onto a winner. It doesn't overly matter, but there are some things on PS3 that I haven't been able to show. For example, SmackDown vs. Raw 2009 actually has PS3 exclusive DLC that I think I have installed. So I would like to actually give that a bit of a bash. So maybe we should look through some of the PS3 games and see what we can play. Maybe actually that could be the stream next week. Maybe we'll just play random SmackDown vs. Raw games and see all the different features that are in them. I'll brainstorm it for next week. But that's not all this week anyway. I should probably say we'll be back on Sunday with more TNA Impact, although specifically on Sunday it'll be a little bit more streamlined because we're going to be playing the story mode. So you heard it here first. I'm going to be making VPW, going to be making myself, and I'm going to be playing through as much of the story mode as I can because it is fucking hard, and I'm going to try and not rage quit because the story mode in TNA Impact is balls hard. To be fair, I think we could probably get through the story mode in a couple weeks. If we do like a good session next week, maybe the week, this Sunday, the week after, and maybe the week after, I'm not really sure. But we will figure that out. Just so you guys know as well, obviously the review just went up for this game. So there is a full review on my channel if you do want to check it out. It has my opinions of this game against AEW as well in it. So yeah, please check it out because I put a lot of time and effort into it. It's very cool. It's not too long either. And did my stream end? That's premature. Whatever. Well, anyway, just so you guys know that the next review on the 18th is going to be WWE 12. So yeah, I don't know what happened there. Anyway, maybe Restream died for a second. Either way, I'll just say that again. On the 18th, obviously, I'll say this again when we get to the stream, but on the 18th, we'll be getting a WWE12 review. So let me know your opinions of WWE12. I don't want to say it prematurely, but I hope you guys enjoy the review when it comes out on the 18th. But that also means on the 18th, you know, the week of the 18th, we'll be playing WWE12 on stream. So on that Friday of that week, we'll be playing WWE12. I am rambling and I am losing words rapidly because me tired. I think it's time that I go off to Dreamland. I'm going to go watch TikToks and fade away into the evening. So I hope everyone has a great weekend. I hope to see you guys on Sunday for more TNA Impact. And I'm not going to prolong this anymore. Have a good one and bye for now. Wow, the music ended right as I transitioned. Oh, but this music's a banger. I'm going to leave it on for a hot second.
Keep quiet.